Hi, Zuby. Hi, Zuby. Things got a little bit crazy, didn't it? Got a little bit crazy last night. It was a party. It's a survey helicopter, something like that. Oh my goodness, who put that tree there? That is not where I put that tree before. It has been misplaced. Oh. Hello all you big cat lovers out there, it's me Derek again, and welcome to another messy, windy, wet, tree knockdown, crazy episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. We had a tornado pass through the facility last night. That is right. Starts with a T, rhymes with ornado. Tornado. Messed up our trees. Knocked down some power pole. Made just a mess of things. But miraculously, no really significant damage. This is Heidi's favorite shade tree. Her favorite shade tree. JD, volunteer in the orange hard hat, says that the tree is going to be able to live, so that's good. Oh, we got new interns, by the way. Say hi, interns. Hi. And then Krista's back. Hi, Krista. Yeah, you guys know Krista. Oh, there's trees. Had to get the tiger cubs. What? You guys are making messes. You're playing in puddles. Had to put you guys in the welcome center last night. Yeah, I had to get them put up into transport cages and then get them taken to the welcome center. I guess I should talk about the actual night itself. Last night, you know, like things start happening on the radar. Some of the severe signatures start popping up, and basically we start hunkering down and start, you know, making our preparative, you know, kind of measures. We start locking up the round pen. We get those guys. Hey, this is Gary. This is Gary. That's Mawali's adopted dad. And he's been coming out here for a long time. Very dedicated, very sweet guy. But that stuff started coming towards the facility, so you know, like there were reports of two separate tornadoes, like one kind of more to the south of us, and then another one that was kind of coming towards us. And luckily, we ended up getting only hit by the weaker one, the weaker of the two. The one that went down to the south, it leveled dozens of homes, I guess. There's that helicopter. Hi, Firebug. Hi, Firebug. Oh, there is Melita hanging out in her new foliage. That's a nice, yeah. Well, we try to recreate the wild environment as much as possible here at the Center for Animal Research and Education. But yeah, the enclosures, they stood. They were able to hang up. But yeah, no, I was running in the backyard and in the front yard. I was looking off to the west, like, because that's where it was coming from. It was coming from the west. And me and Heidi and my boys were outside, and you can see like the low clouds, they're moving towards it, and then you could see the funnel. You could see the thing, and it was off, and it was this big monster. And yeah, I was like, uh-oh. That's no good. It's basically a wind monster. It is a wind monster. That is what a tornado is. It's just that's where, like, you know, like those old like legends, probably you're like, oh, the great spirit wind monster came and he was displeased because we did not sacrifice enough virgins. Our church. But yeah, so wind monster starts forming up over there, so we're like, uh-oh, So we're inside, and we're getting animals like into separate rooms and stuff like that. We're getting all the doors, you know, shut. We're getting people separated. And then that tree right there, I was looking at that from inside the house, and it was just raining for the most part. It was raining. It was a little bit of wind, but then that tree starts doing that, and then I couldn't see it. Like I couldn't see it for the wind and the rain, and I'm like, ah, it's here! Run, get inside! So we had to run into like the middle part of the house. We got the boys, Zubiri and Raleigh. We brought them into the house, just because we didn't want them to be out on that porched area. So the Tigis were fine. They were in a more secure place, and inside a transport cage. But and we got the boys, brought them, but they're like, you know, they don't understand that there's like a tornado. So they're just like walking around the house, just like, hey, what's up? And we're just like, no, come over here. And yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. And then I got that tree toppled over. Yep, toppled over and landed on top of Noe and Wally's lockdown, and we had to lock them up. Hi, baby. What? You upset? What's the matter? Hey, shh. I think she's just, I know. This is not the most comfortable accommodations right now. It's not the most comfortable accommodations, but we're gonna have to make the best of it. I understand. It's okay, baby. No. Hey, baby. Hey, sugar pie. Shh. It's okay. Whoa. Hey. Sniff. Was Wally being mean to you? Was he being mean to you? We're gonna get you out of there soon. It's okay. Shh. It's okay, baby. It's okay. Shh. It's okay. Shh. It's okay, baby. It's okay. We're gonna make it better. Yeah, we're gonna get you out of there. It's okay. Shh. It's okay. Yeah, so, you know, tensions are high. We ended up getting probably about, I think somewhere to 6 to 8 inches of rain. I mean, just, it's crazy. Compound was flooded. Heidi and I, like immediately after the tornado passed, we got out here into the compound. You know, we were checking the perimeter. We were making sure all the cats were okay. We're getting eyes on all the cats, doing damage assessments, seeing, you know, what trees were where, and we had to, you know, drive vehicles into the compound. My boots were literally like 3/4 full of water because the water was kept on, it was still coming down just in sheets. It's coming down like crazy. I got some trees down there by Zeus. But yeah, walked around all the cats were fine. Every single one of them, we got eyes on every single one of them. The enclosures held up. Here's Kelsey. Say hi, Kelsey.
Hi.
She was actually visiting a friend south where the bad one was. Said that she had to get out of a storm shelter in like waist deep water. That tree right there. So, you know, comparatively speaking, we actually lucked out. You know, compared to what other people and places ended up getting. I totally forgot. There's a downed power pole up by the downed power pole by the freezer. Our transformer's completely blown up, and because of like all the stuff that's devastated down to the south of us, I mean, they're not going to be able to get over here to fix, you know, some of our thing. I mean, we're not a priority. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna do another one. But, you know, like I was saying, you know, compared to the stuff that's been going on down south, we're definitely not a priority, and that's fine. Of course, that's fine. I mean, there's a lot of other people who need help way more than we do. People who, you know, some people lost everything. So we're good. We're good. We can manage. But yeah. You know, so. You what? You need what?
I need help now. We've got a problem.
What's going on?
They're digging under the gate.
Alright. Alright. We gotta get them locked up now.
Is your right to do laundry?
Yes. I actually have one.
Oh no!
He says, I'm getting cleaner by the minute.
Yeah.
Take
I
that.
knew that when I brought 4 sets of
I'm
clothes.
sorry, but this is such a tight squeeze here.
Take your time, don't get bit.
I'm not worried about getting bit. I was trying to get my hands through. All right, easy. Okay.
So, you know, what Gary's doing right now is just being nice and sweet. Because Gary and Wally are tight. Good buds. Good buds. Goodness gracious. Whew. I did. I'm wearing nice boots way in. JD, what do your tree cutting eyes see?
It's gonna be very, very tricky.
Very, very tricky. You heard it here today, folks. It's gonna be very, very tricky. Yeah, a lot of dead core.
Clear out from underneath.
Swear this thing. Do you think that this chain link is basically keeping that thing up right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So.
Got a little bit of stress test on it.
Why don't you go tap dance on top of it?
Yeah, we got cracking.
Yeah.
That and the nice corner back here. Nice solid L-shaped corner right there is holding it right there in that corner.
Yeah.
Can we get it cut loose?
Hmm.
Put a tractor under it first.
Well, I think I'll flip that tractor.
Huh?
I think it'll flip the tractor.
Oh, it won't lift it, but you could ease it down.
I suppose.
Cut this side off and just let it start to roll because the back corner and the chain link is what's holding it up. It's actually broke loose right there.
Here's a power pole, and it's not the main power pole, but it connects to the freezer, and all of our meat is in our freezer, and now the freezer's not on. So, yeah, that kind of stinks. Yeah, that there you go, that transformer. That transformer up over there, more than meets the eye. No. Yeah, it's got burn marks on it, so that thing's pretty much shot. Actually, this is interesting. Does look like there's a bunch of oh, those are just city road crews. Like they're not electrical guys. They're just clearing out like debris. They're clearing out debris. Reports of debris. Yeah. So that was the Carenado. That was the Carnado, folks. That was a wild night. That was a wild night. Going out and checking all the cats with Heidi, because like when you got to enter into the compound and like you don't know what sort of structural damage is out there. You don't know. The water's coming down. There's water flowing everywhere on the ground. It's just flowing. There's just rivers everywhere, and just sheets of water are just coming out of the sky. And you don't know. Like you're looking on the horizon, and there's lightning flashing. So you can kind of see things, and then you like look like on the horizon, and then you know what the compound's supposed to look like. Okay, there's one tree. Where's the other tree? holy crap. So it's kind of like stuff like that. So then you go in not knowing if there's you know, you do like check of the perimeter, run around, you make sure that like the outdoor fence, the exterior fence is intact, and then you enter into the compound and you actually start to check and see if the enclosures themselves are intact, and that you know, a tree didn't you know, hit like a piece of chain link and then, you know, rip it open or something like that. So you don't know. You go inside the compound and you don't know. So that's definitely an interesting experience. You know, like we had to get Fire Melita locked up inside of their lockdown over here, but their lockdown was getting flooded. So you know, it's raining, so I had to, Heidi and I were down on our hands and knees digging trenches in the ground just to let the runoff like get out of there, so that they actually had like a unsaturated space to be able to bed down in, because we couldn't, you know, like there was trees down and like we had to lock them up, because we had to lock them up. We couldn't adequately assess like what the branches had possibly done to the enclosures, or if there was going to be, you know, a chance that they could you know, scale like some of those trees, some of those big branches that were in there. So you know, as a precautionary measure, you just, you know, you lock them up. You lock them up. Lock them kitties up. So yeah. Oh, and I guess we've got some news crews coming. Some news crew, because yeah, it's kind of because I actually ran into town this morning, and there was a guy, and he had like a news van, and he was one of the engineers, and I'm like, yeah, you know, we got stuff and things, and we're the cat farm just up the road, and we got trees down, and he's like, well, they're getting shots out, you know, in the county, and there's trees down everywhere, and I'm like, yeah, not trees down with tigers, and he's like, that's true. That is true. So yeah, all right, well, I've been filming a lot, and I need to actually, you know, get back in there and start helping stuff. So yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, thanks for following along. For those of you who have donated to help us out, because like I said, we're going to be without power. That means that we're going to probably lose the food that's going to be in the freezer. We have to replace that power pole, get that stuff fixed, and we don't know how long we're going to go. So we're gonna have to be buying food and different things like that, and then clearing all this stuff out and fixing things. So yeah, there's definitely going to be expenses. So really, really wonderful. Appreciate everyone who's been supporting so far. You're awesome. Love you guys very much. Brad Strong. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye. That's a generator. Well, that takes care of that problem. That's a generator. So that's nice. Hopefully we'll be able to get this thing back up. Yeah, thank you very much, Andrew Rotner, friend of care, godfather to the boys, Arali and Zubiri. And yeah, so he's able to get that emergency generator out here so we don't lose our food. That's awesome. Hi, Camilla. Sure, throw it over. Look at that right there. Arch. Oh, we got the news teams over here too. BTW, we got some news teams. Arch. Okay, let's Fire Melita, cleaned out their enclosure, got them branches, everything's good. Let's let them out. There we go. Whoa. Just like nothing never happened. What tornado? What tornado? This is a pristine enclosure. You're full of beans. Full of beans. Okay, everyone ready? All right.
What you still ahead, baby? Good girl. What's more longer? I don't like this, buddy.
I don't like it. This is weird. Oh, they missed it. They missed the mud patch. What happened to your pea tree, Wally? There we go. Okay. Goodness gracious. This is different. First time back into their enclosure since last night. Had to do a lot of cleanup. Had to get 5-gallon buckets, and our interns were just scooping mud and water out of their lockdown. And oh, we had the tractor and the trees and the people, and Gary was just singing songs and clapping his hands, you know, making everyone just feel entertained and alive. Teamwork.